Listen, you may be here this morning, and you may think this is the biggest idle tale you've ever heard. You may think this is the greatest nonsense you ever heard. You may even be wondering and think that this Jesus stuff is just the craziest thing and the dumbest thing you ever hear. But I guarantee one thing, that in your life, in your moment, and in whatever is going on in your story today and the days ahead and the days that have gone by, there is somewhere in your story that you want something to be different. There is something in your story that you wish would change. There's something in your story that you would just long to be different. There's something in your story that if you could write your story again, you would write it a different way, because there's in every story in here that wants resurrection. Every one of us wants resurrection. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, you want some kind of restoration and resurrection in some place in your heart, in some place in your story, in the phone call that won't come today from a kid, in the phone call won't come today because your child is gone, or because you're estranged, or the call that won't come from a spouse who's not talking to you, or it won't come because you have cancer and you want a different diagnosis. There is some place in every story that's crying for resurrection. And biblically speaking, you're crying for Jesus, whether you know it or not.